Hello everybody, welcome to Pathways to Inner Mastery. My name is Weinman and I'd like to introduce myself a little bit so that you know what I'm about and what this community is about that we are busy building and encouraging people to join, because you will find like-minded people here and it's very supportive when we're on a spiritual path. I am a Transformation Facilitator. It's the title I use at the moment to include many over the last 25 years. I'm originally a group facilitator for mind development programs. I then worked and have been working one-on-one with people. I use energy therapy as a way to help people clear sabotage patterns in all areas of their lives so they can transform where they're feeling blocked. And facilitating workshops so that people can learn about their bodies, how their mind ticks, what their energy anatomy is made up of, how to use that, how to find purpose, how to transform one's path, and to find the connection inwards, to listen to the voice within us, to be open to the source and to become more conscious in our everyday lives. And what I've found in both my teaching and in my therapy roles is that as people start to change, they discover that either the groups that they were part of or the friends that they had no longer serves them, because they're going to the next step, and either they will bond with people who are going on that, but a lot of people find it very hard to meet people in this realm. And so I wanted to put this online as a way for people to start connecting with like-minded people. But of course the impulse behind it is that if we transform ourselves on an inner level, we can ripple out, and not only do we teach each other, and therefore we need groups to explore that, we also start to shift consciousness on the planet. And I think this is a delicious topic, and I'm looking forward to sharing this online. It's something that has been happening in the last 25 years. And as I said earlier on, it hasn't only been happening in my role. I also lived in the Fintorn Foundation, a spiritual community, an international spiritual community in the north of Scotland. And I lived there for 5 years and discovered how delicious it is to be in community, to be able to share where we are stuck, where we celebrate, where we discover tools. And of course not all of us can go to Scotland, and so I came back to South Africa, and I've been doing it here one-on-one, but I feel like I've come to a limit. I can touch as many people as I can, and I now want to grow that, and hence this online opportunity. So I'm going to be in the next few months, we are setting up the site. At the moment we're running Twitter, we're running Facebook. I'll give you the details at the end, so we can just start connecting with people. I'm amazed at how fast it's already taken off, but there's also a website coming up which will hold forums, and then later on we'll hold also courses, and you know, we discuss a lot of techniques and experiences, and how do we get that out there, and the website will also offer that later on. So there is a lot in the pipeline. I'm very excited about it. Building community is a huge passion. I think connecting with each other is probably one of the most important things that we can do in order to help us share. I think there are many pathways to inner mastery. Community is one of them. I think another one is going inward, finding our own spiritual pathways. I believe that we are a spirit or a soul having a physical experience, and not the other way around. So trying to find ways that are grounded, ways that are practical, that we can infiltrate into our own lives, to start understanding what we are about, and where we'd like to go, or how we'd like to manifest, and discovering we can manifest our lives, and how do we do that. And not only doing that from the head. I think we're living on a planet at the moment where there is a lot of doing things from the head. I think we need both our head and our heart. We need our soul and our body. It's very important to have balance. As they say, take your heart, but use your heart, but take your head with you. So Yeah, so I would love to discuss and offer ways for us to be able to use both these ways. So a spiritual path is another way. Simple things, just like meditation and having a spiritual practice supports us in remembering this so that we don't get too caught up in the humdrum and the detail and the heaviness of being in a human experience sometimes. We can enjoy this path that we're on. So that is another route. And of course, the last one is therapy is a very heavy word, but a form of going in and discovering where we are blocked. Where are our sabotage patterns? Where have we got patterns on a physical level, an emotional level, a mental level, a spiritual level? Because I find they happen in all places. Our relationships are blocked, or we have habits we can't break, or our bodies get sick, or we have pain that's just continuous. Or we find it very hard to connect with people around us or inwards. There are so many doors in, and that's why I use therapy. Energy therapy is a very broad title for this. So there's many ways into mastery, and we're going to discuss the pathways and create a few on our own, I'm guessing, as we go along the way. So stay tuned. If you'd like to be connected while we wait for this to come together, I am on Twitter. My handle is Pathways to Mastery. The 2 is the number 2, Pathways to Mastery. I am on Facebook, either under Karen Weinman. My name is spelt underneath this document. Or Pathways to Inner Mastery is the site that's on its way, and a blog. There's much on its way. I thought I would just tease you with the fact. Let me know on Facebook, let me know on Twitter if it's something that you are interested in, and let me know where you're on your path at the moment. I'd love to hear from you and begin to build a delicious community with you. I'd like to leave you with one last quote. This is from Ram Dass, and here it goes. So remember, we are all affecting the world every moment, whether we mean to or not. Our actions and state of mind matter because we are so deeply interconnected with one another. Working on our own consciousness is the most important thing that we are doing at any moment, and being love is the supreme creative act. I leave that with you and hope to speak to you again. My name is Karen Weinman from Pathways to Inner Mastery. Bye for now.